In exploring the narrative of Jonah's quiet redemption, finding purpose in dire straits, the introductory context serves as a foundational lens through which the story's themes and revelations are understood. This context involves establishing the background and circumstances that shape Jonah's journey. Defined broadly, it's a setting of turmoil and resistance, where Jonah, faced with a divine mission, initially flees from his responsibility. This not only frames the narrative, but is symbolic of the universal human struggle with purpose and the tendency to avoid confronting our most challenging tasks. The significance of this context is profound, as it sets the stage for understanding Jonah's eventual redemption. It highlights the initial chaos and inner discord needed to appreciate the transformation that follows. This phase of trepidation and evasion mirrors the dire straits many face before arriving at clarity and redemption. By understanding Jonah's early reluctance and isolation, the audience can better empathize with his later journey toward acceptance and fulfillment. To illustrate, consider the story of someone who avoids confronting their failing career only to find liberation in a completely new vocational path, or someone who initially shuns their talent, only to later embrace it and find profound success and satisfaction. Both scenarios reflect a similar premise. Discomfort and denial precede growth and redemption. Opinions supporting this view suggest that embracing discomfort is crucial for personal growth. Many psychological theories argue that true transformation often follows significant resistance or crisis. Thus, Jonah's initial struggle is not a flaw, but an essential aspect of his development. Challenges to this perspective might include the view that Jonah's reluctance was not necessary for his redemption, suggesting that his growth could have been achieved through more immediate acceptance. Critics might argue that trials are not always justified in personal stories of growth, positing that such narratives can romanticize suffering. This contextual setting connects deeply with later aspects of Jonah's story by emphasizing that genuine redemption often requires a passage through difficulty. His journey influences his eventual understanding of purpose and acceptance, suggesting that the quiet moments of resistance and contemplation are just as crucial as moments of dramatic change. This understanding enriches the broader themes of the narrative, fostering a nuanced appreciation of personal growth and redemption amid life's inevitable straits. The concept of Jonah's quiet redemption revolves around the transformative power of personal introspection and change when faced with adversity. This idea suggests that redemption, or a return to grace and purpose, often happens quietly, internally, and through personal struggle, rather than loud proclamations or drastic life changes. In the biblical tale, Jonah's redemption is not immediate. It unfolds gradually after he experiences considerable trials that lead him to reflect deeply on his life and choices. The main significance of this point in relation to the topic lies in the notion that even in the most trying times, there can be an opportunity for individuals to rediscover their path and align with their true purpose. A fitting example can be drawn from the life of Nelson Mandela. During his 27 years in prison, Mandela underwent a profound transformation, which had far-reaching implications for his character and leadership. Despite the dire circumstances, Mandela's quiet redemption played a pivotal role in not just his personal growth, but also in the peaceful transition of power in South Africa. Similarly, J.K. Rowling experienced hardship before her success. Her period of unemployment and personal difficulties fueled the creation of the Harry Potter series. Rowling's story illustrates how adverse circumstances can lead to extraordinary outcomes and personal redemption through perseverance and purpose. Support for the concept of quiet redemption is seen in various psychological studies on resilience, which indicate that individuals often emerge from adversity with a stronger sense of self and purpose. However, there are challenges and alternative views. Some argue that quiet redemption might not be applicable in all situations, especially if one is not provided with the necessary support systems. Critics might point out that societal structures can impede personal redemption, suggesting the need for external change as a catalyst. This concept of quiet redemption connects deeply with other aspects of finding purpose, as it underscores the personal journey that leads to greater self-awareness and possibly a realignment with one's goals and values. Jonah's story, in essence, is a testament to how introspection during trying times can lead to a subtle yet profound transformation, which influences one's future decisions and actions. It implies that in the face of adversity, individuals not only learn to cope, but may also find a path that is more truthful to their personal narrative, influencing broader themes of hope and resilience within their lives and the community at large. In exploring Jonah's dilemma, the origins of crisis, we delve into the critical juncture where a personal crisis unfolds, serving as a catalyst for transformation. Jonah's dilemma, echoing the biblical narrative, centers on an individual's confrontation with inner turmoil, resistance to destiny, or the external predicaments that thrust them into a state of crisis. This concept is pivotal to Jonah's quiet redemption, finding purpose in dire straits, as it establishes the narrative arc for redemption that cannot occur without an initial conflict or crisis catalyzing the need for change. The significance of this dilemma lies in its universal resonance. Everyone encounters moments of crisis that force reconsideration and growth. At its core, the origins of a crisis often stem from resistance to change, refusal of responsibility, or denial of truth, propelling an individual into a transformative journey. To illustrate, consider a corporate executive facing an ethical dilemma torn between corporate loyalty and whistleblowing. Here, the crisis of conscience arises, challenging the individual to navigate toward integrity and purpose. In another scenario, a talented artist struggling with substance addiction finds themselves at a crossroads. The crisis becomes the impetus for redemption as they seek purpose through sobriety in the reclamation of their craft. These instances underscore the transformative power of crisis, serving as the bedrock for eventual redemption. Thought leaders often reiterate this, positing that adversity sharpens character and crystallizes purpose. Indeed, crisis can be the clarifying moment that strips away pretense, compelling individuals to align more closely with their authentic selves. Nevertheless, the origins of a crisis can also bring controversy or invite alternative viewpoints. For some, the notion of crisis as an opportunity might seem dismissive of the genuine pain involved. Critics may argue that not all crises lead to positive change, particularly without adequate support systems in place. Furthermore, there's the challenge of acknowledging systemic factors. Sometimes the origins of a crisis are rooted in structures beyond the individual's control, complicating the narrative of personal redemption. Ultimately, Jonah's dilemma connects intrinsically with other facets of the topic. Transformation and redemption cannot occur in a vacuum. The initial crisis ignites the journey, propelling movement through introspection, growth, and eventual fulfillment of purpose. Understanding the origins of one's crisis is key to unraveling the path to redemption, illustrating that purpose often emerges from the depths of adversity. The concept of Jonah's quiet redemption refers to the subtle, transformative journey toward finding purpose during challenging times. In many narratives, redemption is often portrayed as a loud and dramatic transformation. However, the notion of quiet redemption is marked by internal growth and introspection. It's about finding meaning and direction even when circumstances seem dire, emphasizing personal growth and resilience rather than grand gestures. The significance of this point lies in its relatable nature. Many people face situations that feel overwhelming or hopeless, and the idea of quiet redemption provides a powerful reminder that purpose and fulfillment can be found through gradual change and perseverance. This perspective can be particularly compelling as it offers hope to those who might not see immediate results, but are still on the path to improvement and self-discovery. One real-world example of quiet redemption can be found in someone overcoming personal adversity, such as a person recovering from addiction. Though the journey may be fraught with setbacks, the slow, steady progress towards sobriety and rebuilding one's life encapsulates this concept. Another example might be a professional experiencing career setbacks, perhaps being laid off or failing to achieve a long-desired position, yet they find new paths, like starting their own business or shifting to a more fulfilling career, representing a quieter form of growth and purpose. Support for the idea of quiet redemption can be found in psychological studies emphasizing the strength found in resilience and small victories. According to experts in positive psychology, such gradual transformation fosters long-term well-being and satisfaction. However, challenges to this concept include societal pressures that often value visible success and quick solutions. Additionally, narratives of explosive redemption are more popular in media and storytelling, which can lead to undervaluing the quiet, ongoing efforts that many individuals experience daily. Some might argue that this approach lacks urgency or ambition, overlooking the transformative potential of radical change. The idea of quiet redemption profoundly influences Jonah's search for meaning, as it interweaves with themes of self-worth, resilience, and the gradual unveiling of one's life purpose. As individuals confront dire straits, the grounding concept of quiet redemption reinforces the broader narrative that meaningful transformation often occurs in whispers, not shouts, encouraging persistence in the embrace of incremental yet impactful steps toward a fulfilled life.